I'll adjust it. And so it's bigger. I'll do that once. Let this run for a few seconds.
Okay. And then she said, "That's not my watch."
Oh, I forgot to start recording.
And then she said, "That's not my watch. That's my GPS watch."
I have four new. I have four new anime pups.
I need to really work on my improvisation skills. All right, I think it's been running for enough. They can hear us, right?
They can't see us currently. Barely.
If I stand perfectly still, no one can see me. I have mastered this art through years of training.
That might be.
I don't think they'll be able to read it.
There. Hello and welcome to DervDerp and Friends Reviews. I'm DervDerp.
Hello, I am Ski Nerd.
Once again, Mulcat is not joining us tonight.
He's out to sea in international waters doing who knows what. Maybe some little cockfighting, little, you know, Russian roulette gambling. I don't know. Drugs, lots of drugs. We don't know. He's international waters. It's like Las Vegas, you know, whatever. It happens in international waters, stays in international waters. Just is what it is. Anyways.
Today we're reviewing Great Teacher Onizuka episodes 21 through 25. I made sure I got it right this time.
Nope, you got it wrong. Yeah. 26 through 30.
I do. As soon as I said it, I
you're
knew
really good at numbers.
Says the guy that forgot a whole episode.
Nope, you got it wrong. Yeah. 26 through 30.
I do. As soon as I said it, I knew.
You're really good at numbers.
Says the guy that forgot a whole episode.
Children. Just gotta tell you, water's good. Water's very good. I forget.
And here I go drinking a Mountain Dew.
Yeah. I haven't had soda in a very long time. Intentionally drinking soda. Because people have tricked me. I got mad at them. When I told them I don't drink soda. I've been drinking soda since I was like 17. So. Anyways. Yeah, that's right. We're getting into illegal territory there. So, let's get into Great Teacher Onizuka.
Yep.
Episode 26.
Or in my head, episode 21.
Oh. So, this is a sequel to the episode 25, where they had now the new nurse, and everybody was buying stuff from her, and she was being unethical.
And the episode starts out with the vice principal recently buying high-def binoculars that could apparently see through clothes.
Perv goggles. Yep. And he was promised that they could see through clothes.
No, she didn't necessarily say clothes.
That is correct. As the teacher learned out. And then it cuts to Onizuka with the exact same goggles. And Fuyutsuki sees him and he's like, I don't have any goggles, what?
This episode was mainly showing more of Nao's backstory.
Mm-hmm.
We're also introduced to her brother.
Oh, and because of the pervy goggles not working, now the vice principal is like, we need to fire her. And
At least he wasn't sniffing butts.
yeah, yeah, that was really weird. Anyways, the vice president wants now fired, and Fuyutsuki also wants her fired because she's, selling all this stuff to the kids, and she doesn't think that's a good thing. And now it's just like, oh, whatever. I guess I'll resign. But then as she says that, all the kids are like, no, we like now, because she was a way for the kids could talk to her in a way they didn't feel comfortable with the teachers, the boys and the girls. So that was cool. And then of course, yes, we get into the backstory of why she's selling all this stuff, because her brother,
Got in a car accident.
yep, got in a car accident, and she wants to pay for his surgery, and it costs 30 million yen. Wow. And we find out, yep, the brother, money for the brother, operation, and then yeah, and then oh, go ahead.
No. What I was going to say happens later.
Oh, yes. So she is the queen of, what is it called? Queen of Hako
Hakufudo.
Hakosuka. No, I wrote it down. I made sure to get right down. She's the queen of Hakosuka. She is a extremely awesome
Street racer.
street racer, and she retired for whatever reason. And then
I believe wasn't it because of her brother that she retired?
yeah. So Onizuka's friend sees him in a shop, and one of the guys in the shop is like, "Oh, hey, this is the guy who knows Onizuka. Wow, cool." And he hears the name Kuro's. Well, anyways, now his last name, um, and it's the same as this mechanic guy. And we learn the story, and then he calls Onizuka, and Fuyusuki answers, and she finds out that, oh, this is the brother that she's talking about, and um, how he had an accident and needed surgery and stuff like that. But so he tells Onizuka finds out, and is just like, oh, cool, you're doing this for good reasons. Awesome, that's great. Um, and we also find out that it wasn't her. He was in the car accident because he chose to do a race instead of Now, who was really good. And the competitor thought it was Now, but it wasn't. So then he got in this accident, and then she started working as hard as she could to get the surgery. And then everybody's like, "Oh, this is great! You're doing such a great job." And then on the TV, they're watching. There was like a con artist or something that was taking money for people's operations, and she's like, "Oh, okay, I guess I don't have any money." Blah blah blah. And then Onizuka kind of does his thing, and he's like, "Oh, I gotta make you feel better." Um, and so he um, finds like a guy who made her exact car that she had, and he wants to race her in the no, what is it called, the this traffic, no, the traffic lights. They go through the traffic lights, that kind of race, where it's very dangerous. And she's like, all right, cool. He's like, if you're not willing to live, she's contemplating, not really wanting to live anymore. And he's like, nope, you gotta live. And they do this race, and she's like, oh, you made me so happy. And then she's finally reunited with her brother, and her brother's like, nope, I'm gonna pay for it. I need to work on this. I don't want to ruin your whole thing. And everybody's happy. Blah blah blah. Woo! Go Onizuka. She's finally reunited with her brother, and her brother's like, nope, that's the end of episode 26. 27. Work on this. 27. Is a story about blah, blah, blah. The F Cup Girls agent, or what's her name? Nomura. And her agent. Episode 26. 27. And, 27.
Who's secretly in love with Nomura?
Oh yes, he has a plan for her, and he wants her. Like basically, she has a job. Nomura goes to class, and Onizuka's like, "Don't you have like an audition today?" And she's like, "Oh crap, I went to the wrong place." So he speeds her there, And then the agent is waiting outside. He's like, "Oh man, I got a plan for us. We're gonna be the top, you know, I'm gonna make you the top star in the world." And then eventually he wants to get married to her, which is kind of weird because she's 14. Yes. And so that's cool. But they arrive and they find out. So Onizuka drops her off, and they go in, and they find out one of the production people is like, yeah, we don't need her anymore. The screenwriter doesn't like big chested girls, and of course she's F cup girl, and uh, she's kind of sad, and he's just like, what? All right, I guess we're gonna leave anyways. And turns out Onizuka didn't leave. He's there in the studio with Mirai and what's the 200 IQ girl and all the gang of the kid gang, where they all like love Onizuka, and they're all there. And he's like, what? You didn't get the part? You didn't even try? Like, come on, you need to go out there again. And so he's just like, he bets the agent or the manager is what I think he wants to be called, that he can do a better job than he can. So now the task is on, and he go. This is the best part. Um, he somehow he convinces the screenwriter lady, this older lady, to have Nomura audition, and the manager's like, how did you get that? How did you get her to do that? And he's like, oh, Mariah's her type. And then she's like in the corner, like peeking, like her cheeks are all red. And he's just like, time to take. And he's like, goes to Mariah, time to take one for the team, buddy. Go get her. And so she auditions in it. I don't remember if it goes well or not, but she does it. And he's like, all right, I'm gonna get some gigs, and he tries to he knows a lot of people from his connections when he was in his gang or whatever, and he's going around getting commercials for like different foods and stuff like that, and like every time he does it, he always gets more food, so he gets like rice and forget what it's like, some vegetable, some white hard vegetable. And it's great because Nomura, this 14-year-old, is just like advertising this, and she's like cuddling with it, and she's like, oh, this vegetable thing that starts with a D, is so stiff and hard, and they're like looking at like, what did you just say? And the next one's like rice cakes or whatever, and it's a picture. She's on the rice cake, and she's like, please eat me. Um, and then she goes to one for melons, and she's like, oh, try my mellow melons. And they're like, oh my god, this is all super sexual. And she's going around doing all these like low budget things.
Then again, this is also before the whole cancel culture, where
well, this is the 90s.
Yeah.
Whatever.
That was my point.
Yeah, this is the 90s. And so he's like, oh, how are you supposed to, get her any attention with all these like low, they were localized commercials, but she's going all over the place, and the super smart guy,
Kikuchi,
the hacker guy, he's like, oh well, she's going all over the place, so a lot of people are going to know who she is on a local level. And it's like, oh, okay, cool. And then he gets a interview at a radio station, and he tells the manager, yeah, I got an interview at this radio station, and I don't know where it was, Osaka or something. And he's like, oh my god, the only radio station that's there is this huge one. How did he do that? But it turns out he's not going to this huge one. He's going to this like FM radio that doesn't get a lot of bandwidth. And he's like, oh no, you're gonna ruin her career. Oh no, this is gonna be bad. And they're going to the radio station, and it turns out this radio station is famous for introducing new talent. And so they go in there, and there's a huge crowd of people surrounding it. They're like, oh, we've been sent letters. Of people wanting to know who this Nomura is, that F-Cup girl. And basically his whole thing with why he thinks he's a better manager, Onizuka, is a better manager. That is that he wants to give Nomura choices on what she does instead of just the manager's plan, which she wouldn't have any part of. Like if she wants to do something, she'll she'll say, "Oh, do you want to do it? Yes, I want to do it." And she's very innocent and kind-hearted. And then at the end, she gets found by these guys from a magazine, and after the manager has learned his lesson, of course, like, oh, let her choose if she wants to do something or not. The MGPC, which is a magazine competition for young talent, it's kind of like a talent show, I guess, or like a beauty contest thing. And I know it's so boring, right? For the magazine, that's where it ends. So the next episode 28. Cool. The contest begins, and immediately Nomura does her Nomura thing. She's running late up to the stand, and she knocks over the girl that's in front of her. There's 12 girls, and she pisses off the number one girl, basically, or as she eventually becomes the number one girl, but she's like number 11 in the order of how they're introduced, and Nomura's number 12, and she knocks her over like Nomura would. Anyways, we also learned that Onizuka gave out the wrong address. She gave out her home address, and the manager is pissed off at him. He's just like, well, now people are gonna come like to her house. That's not good. He's like, oh crap, whatever. And then her Narumi's swimsuit is missing, and that's weird. So they put tape around her and bandages as a swimsuit instead. And Onizuka's like, this is great, it's art. And the manager's like tearing his hair out. And her name is this blue-haired girl. Her name is Megumi Hoshino, and we find out that she is cheating. And how she is cheating is there's postcard ballots, and of course Onizuka had his gang write in postcards. He's like, I want you guys to write 100 each, which is a crap ton. We find out her and the companies that she's with is cheating, and they're putting the blue-haired girl's Megumi. Is it the same as? No, that's Miyabi. Megumi Hoshino's name over Nomura's name.
I was just typing what you just told me.
Yeah, I was like, did I say the wrong? I thought I said the wrong name because it's so close to Miyabi, right? No, not really. Actually, no. Way off. And Nomura, Tomo Nomura, or whatever her name is. She gets last place over the course of the weeks, and her vote total is the lowest out of everyone. And the crowd starts booing because they're like, "No, we love Tomo, or F Cup girl, Tomo." And even though she was very humbled in her defeat, she's like, "I'm just very glad that I'm just here, and I'm just so happy to be here. It doesn't matter like what place I get," because she's very innocent and kind-hearted. And even though this Megumi won, she got the actual first place in trophy. Onizuka says that Tomo Nomura got the invisible trophy, and when she goes back home, everybody's basically cheering for her, like everyone in the city. So that was cool to see. Very, very heartwarming. Very good. Like Onizuka did his. Onizuka didn't play a huge part in it, except for writing a lot. But he
he did mess it up with giving the wrong address.
Yes, he did do that, but it was Nomura took charge, and because he helped her before, so now she's able to be her true self and be like, hey, just thank you for everything. I know I didn't win, but whatever. even though she should have won because basically Onizuka was cheating by writing in all those postcards. Actually, the best part of that episode is the manager and Onizuka. Like Onizuka's like, yeah, I made like about 230 million postcards. And then the manager, like, Onizuka has a bandaged hand, and then the manager pulls up his bandaged hand. He's like, yeah, but I wrote about 300 million, and they just, like, handshake, and it's just, like, super epic. Um, anyways, and that's the end of episode 28. So 29 is Miyabi episode. Miyabi comes back, and she's super pissed at, what's her name? Yurumi.
For those that don't remember, Miyabi is Queen Bitch.
Yeah, Queen Bitch Miyabi. She's mad at Yurumi, who's a 200 IQ girl, and Onizuka, and she's still seeking her revenge. So she confronts Yurumi in the bathroom.
That is probably because originally they had asked Yurumi to help them get rid of Onizuka.
And she's like, why did you abandon us? How dare you abandon us? You know? And so, being the 200 IQ girl, she's just like, well, I wasn't here for the thing with, I think that was he tied up the girls and then wrote on their panties or whatever.
And then beat them with a paddle.
Yep. As punishment. Speaking... Remember the guy in the second episode? That nerdy guy? Do we ever see? I don't think we've seen him.
Yoshikawa? The gamer guy?
Yeah, the gamer guy.
Yeah, I don't think we really have.
Maybe he committed suicide. We just don't know. I'm just kidding. He's probably in class somewhere, but he's just super irrelevant right now.
Maybe that's
He'll
where
probably come back later. Or
maybe he's trying to build the vice principal's new crest.
Maybe. Or maybe he bought those goggles too, you know. Anyway, it's more about Mirai now, anyways.
Maybe he bought something more pervy, like clothes that turn you invisible or something.
Yeah, like an invisible cloak. Perfect. Anyways, Miyabi episode, she wants revenge on Yurumi, so she's talking to Yurumi in the bathroom, and Yurumi's like, I wasn't there for that whole thing with the writing on the underwear. I don't even know what it's about, whatever, but hey, it sounds like you need someone's help every time. Why don't you do it yourself if you're so smart? And Miyabi's like, Miyabi the Queen Bitch is like, yeah, I'll make a plan. Let's do it. And so, cuts to class, and one of the kids gets a new watch. It's a Frogman watch, whatever that is. Anyways, there's another kid, Fujiyoshi, really wants one, but he doesn't have the money for it, of course. So then it cuts to him being called into the office, an office somewhere, and one of the other teachers is like, hey, we need you to collect the money for the class trip. And he's like, well, why me? Shouldn't that be done with a representative? He's like, yeah, normally, but we're just going to have you do it. So he collects the money, and it's 1.12 million yen. And he gets it in his head that, he has the money now to buy a watch. And he's like, no, I can't do that. And he keeps thinking about it. He's like, maybe if I just go take a look, that wouldn't be harmful. But he ends up buying a watch, of course. So he steals, and he goes to this restaurant, and Miyabi and her friends are all in costume, so they're unrecognizable. And what they do is while he's eating, he's looking at his watch. Oh, look at my watch! It's so cool! Oh my god! And it's obvious that they steal his money because, in the next scene, basically, he comes home, asks his mom for what's it called? Something on the allowance. What is it called when you get money early? uh, in advance on his allowance. I think that's what it's called. Mind blank. It doesn't matter what it's called. You don't have
yeah,
to.
advanced probably. I wasn't planning on it.
Oh, he just. I'm distracted now because he's scrolling through Facebook. Okay. I thought you were looking it up. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Anyways. All right, he's looking it up.
That's not what we're asking.
It doesn't matter. We're just wasting time here. Well, we're not wasting time, but for the people
We're learning
watching,
about taxes.
the people watching, we're wasting time. But now he's on about taxes, and we don't even know about taxes until next year, right, fellas? Right? Anyways, where was I at? Oh yeah, he's asking his mom for an advance on his allowance, 50,000, and she's just like, "We don't have that kind of money. You know this." He has like 5 brothers and sisters or something like that, or 5 other siblings, and he doesn't have a whole lot of money. So he's like, "Crap. Well, I suppose I can return the watch. I just gotta." And he's looking for the bag of money, but he finds out it's missing. So he's like, "Shit." Um,
Now, kids, before you steal money from school, make sure ask your parents first.
yeah, they'll okay it. Anyways,
I meant, well, make sure you have money to replace it first.
oh yeah, of course. Or you gotta win at the casino first, and then go back. Anyways, I'm getting ahead of myself.
And
Let's see.
use car or plastic is safer than paper.
Not really, because there's interest on that plastic.
But it's harder to steal plastic than it is paper.
Yeah, you can still do credit card fraud. So you get ahead in life, kids. Credit card fraud.
That's also easier to track.
Stolen. And then, so after he finds out the money's missing, he basically panics. So he goes back to um, he goes back to like return the watch so he can get some of that. But it's closed, and he's like, crap. I was in here, and then he goes to the back to the watch shop to look for the bag of money, and he goes back to the restaurant where he was at to look for the bag of money, and he was just like, I know it was under here, and the manager's just like, yeah, there's nothing here. You're just looking for nothing, and he gets all mad, and he kind of wrecks the place. And then he goes to the police. He's just like, hey, I'm looking for a bag of money. And there's like a million, a million yen in it, and they're like, a million yen? What the fuck? Did you steal it? He's like, no. And then and then they start accusing him, and he runs away. And then, this is the fun part. That teacher that wanted Fujiyoshi to gather the money, he tells Onizuka, there's this girls' bar or whatever.
Where they dress up as students. And
yeah, and it's really great. And he's like, oh, have you heard about that? He's like, no, I haven't. So he goes back to his place, and he finds money scattered all over the room, and in his jacket. And the teacher comes back. He's like, hey, are you coming? Oh, what is that? Oh, that must be one. Is that 1.12 million yen on the ground? He's like, what? The owner was like, what? Well, how do you know that? I'm just guessing. So he thinks this money was just there, and he was just like, all right. He doesn't question it, so he goes to this place in the school where there's a shit ton of girls in there, and he's like super happy. They keep giving him drinks, and they're playing limbo, they're playing games and all that stuff. And Miyabi is in the background, it's like, oh good, he's getting drunk. We need to get him so drunk that he doesn't remember. And so the next morning, he's in his underwear. He smells like alcohol,
doesn't remember a goddamn thing. Let's see. Blackout drunk. And then, we learned that the teacher got blackmailed.
By Miyabi.
Miyabi, yes. And it's hilarious. He's a cross-dresser. And they have his photos of him cross-dressing. And, yeah. Anyways, so Onizuka's in a pickle. Now he also, I think it's in this episode where he learns that was probably the money that was stolen. Anyway, so that was episode 29. Episode 30. People are accusing Fujiyoshi of being a thief because he comes back to school because he couldn't find the bag of money. Comes back to school, he's like, I lost the money, and they're all accusing him of being a thief. And he gets really
Which is
upset
only
by
a
that.
part truth, because
Yeah,
he did steal
He is technically a thief. So
500,000.
he gets 50,000. 500,000.
What's the one extra zero?
A factor of 10. So they keep accusing him of being a thief, and Onizuka spent all the money that he found. He was going to spend it anyways. And so now Fujiyoshi and Onizuka are panicking over this money. And then to make matters worse, Miyabi calls over Fujiyoshi, and she's like, oh, come with me, I have something to show you. And then there's a note left, which is a suicide note, and Onizuka is now panicking. He's like, no, not another one, I will not have this. So he's on his bike, on a, what are those, like, dual person bikes or whatever? I think there's 3 people on this one. Trio bike or whatever. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Jake, it doesn't matter. I mean, not that name. The other name that we always say, DervDerp. It doesn't matter. Dual Urson. It doesn't matter what it's called. So they're going all over town. He's running out of steam. He's going to the police and he's asking. And he's like, hey, have you seen this guy? Tandem bike. There we go. 3-person tandem bike. And they're going all over the city with Mirai and another guy, and they're like, oh my god, we gotta find him, oh my god, we gotta find him, oh my god, we gotta find him, oh my god, we gotta find him. And then it cuts to Yurumi, the 200 IQ girl, and Kikuchi,
the
hacker. They kind of figure out together that Miyabi is behind this, and there was a picture of Onizuka at this party with all these girls and all this money. This is the money that was stolen, blah blah blah. And they look at the picture, and she's super smart, and she's like, as she's talking, it's just like fascinating how her brain works. She's like, oh, this picture was too good. It was definitely there, but it also shows that it was staged, and there's only one person in class that really hates Onizuka still, and it was Miyabi. So, of course, they're like, yeah, of course it's Miyabi. Yeah, no shit. Let's see, looking at my notes. Just looking at my notes. Then it cuts to Miyabi and her 2 friends are talking about what they've done, and Fujiyoshi is working at some place, and we're gonna get Onizuka back, and it's gonna be great. And we wrote a suicide note, and haha, our revenge. He's gonna get fired now. And this other girl, I don't remember what her name is. She was a brown-haired girl, and she hears Miyabi, the queen bitch, say all the stuff, and she's just like, this is really stupid. It's kind of dark. And so she goes and tells Onizuka, like, I know where he is, and he's working. He's working as a crossing guard or something, or construction.
To be honest, if Onizuka didn't get fired for the first 2 or 3 suicide attempts on his watch, I don't think he would have got it for the 4th.
They were considering they were all getting together, and the vice principal was saying we need to fire him because of all this lost money, and even the principal was considering it, and she's like, we can't punish them. The students have to punish them. We need an all school assembly, and I think that's probably going to be in the next because Fujiyoshi and Onizuka are thinking about like, hey, I need to find a way to make more money and stuff like that. But they're going to have this all school assembly. But before that happens, Onizuka finds Fujiyoshi, and Fujiyoshi admits to buying the watch and why he was so upset that people were calling him a thief, because he was actually a thief and he actually stole the money to buy that watch. And then Onizuka is accused of being a teacher that steals. So that was episode 30. So next week will be episode 31 through 35. Yeah.
But
I can do math.
also,
1, 2, 3.
this week we'll have 3 bonus episodes.
Oh, yeah. Tell them about it, DervDerp.
Thursday afternoon, we will be watching and reviewing the first. Here, I can actually. We will be reviewing The Boys Season 4, Episode 1, Department of Dirty Tricks. We've been waiting for it for a couple of years now.
Wait, it's been 2 years?
I think it's a year or two.
Oh, because we had Generation V last year. That's right. Okay. We had Gen V last year. But this year we finally get the boys again. With Jim Butcher and Negan. But he's not
AKA
called
Monkey.
He's not called Negan. He's called something else.
Monkey.
I
hope he gets molested by monkeys like he does in the comics. Because that's how he gets his name.
That's terrifying.
And
I'm sure it's funny in the comic and in the TV show.
And then
if you think about it, oh god.
Thursday, that'll probably go up maybe at noon or so. Hard to tell at the moment.
Yeah, we're going to watch it sometime.
And Thursday night, about 10 o'clock, we will watch and review the second episode titled Life Among the Species. And then Friday evening, we'll do the third episode titled We'll Keep the Red Flag Flying Here.
Okay. The red flag of surrender. Because their white flag got blood all over it.
I am definitely hoping for them to top the opening kill this season.
Yeah, they probably will.
Because Termite, the season 3 kill is probably still the top one.
It'll be people having sex, getting shot out of a cannon.
I don't.
And landing in a pool of piranhas.
I know what would top it, but it's too early for little Nina to get her timely death.
Oh, I remember that.
The Russian mobster.
Yeah. I read that in the comic that you gave me, and I still haven't read all of it because
that is an iconic death. So I hope they do it.
Maybe that'll be the opening death.
No, it's too early.
Season 5.
No, I am actually thinking that might be covered in the third episode. Because red flag, Russian.
Oh.
Russian flag is red.
Not the current one.
Well,
it is red, white, and blue. So. Anyways.
Either that or Japan. Or China.
Yeah, China's is red. Well, it's red and yellow, but mainly red.
Yeah, I meant
But
primary red.
but the Soviet Union was the red with the hammer and sickle, and the Chinese one has stars on it in a particular pattern that I can't remember, like a big star and like 4 little ones.
That'll be ours. We'll be doing that every Thursday till the boys is done. But we should. I don't know when we'll do the next episode of Great Teacher Onizuka next week.
Yeah, maybe we'll take a break. I don't know.
Maybe Wednesday
We'll do
before Pokemon D&D.
yeah, it's whatever. Sounds
Uh,
good.
Like and subscribe. Please suggest any other ideas for
Like.
us to review.
And subscribe. We're gonna watch Dresden.
Dresden
We're gonna watch
Files is
The
on the
Boys.
deck. Boys. Tokyo Revengers.
Gonna watch One Piece. We're gonna watch Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z.
Detective Conan. That's
gonna-
even longer than One
We're
Piece.
gonna watch all the Barney episodes. We're gonna watch Power Rangers.
Doraemon. That's
gonna
even
watch-
longer than Detective Conan.
Yeah, we're gonna watch that one too. We're gonna watch oh shit, what's that joke? Oh, Toy Story, Cory in the House, airplane instruction videos from the 80s, Seinfeld,
Airbud.
Airbud. We're gonna
Dunstan checks
We're
in.
gonna review all the Airbud movies. Yeah, there's a crap ton. Even
Or
when I was
not-
a kid,
not-
like,
not just-
I remember watching the first one. I was like, "This is great," and then I watched like another one. I was like, "This is crap."
Not
and then
not
they
just
kept-
Airbud, just animal movies.
Any
Where,
animal movies,
yeah, like that, where the main character's the animal
like
living
Lassie
like a
and Old Yeller.
living
Great ending. Great ending for Old Yeller.
living like a normal human. Like
Oh,
that's what I meant.
Strays. We're gonna watch Strays. That's his favorite. He loves that movie.
I'd probably be able to get you to watch Gintama before I get you to watch.
What's Gintama again? Oh, whatever.
My mouse pad
Yeah.
is Gintama.
Simon Pegg is Hugh Campbell Senior. That's right. Anyways, we're just talking about nothing, which is the premise of Seinfeld. So you should probably watch Seinfeld.
Once
Or
again,
not, whatever. I don't care.
like
Shut
and
up.
subscribe. We'll see you guys on Thursday and Friday.
Bye. Wait. There we go. I'm trying a new thing.
I'm surprised nobody's on Discord yet.
That would be funny if you like kept recording accidentally. You're like, oh crap, I recorded all that. No.
We're still streaming, but not recording.
Oh, turn it. She's gross. Gross. My virgin eyes.
There.
There we go. She was gross looking. I couldn't stand to look at her. You spelled DervDerp wrong.
No.
Why is friends double underlined? Oh, got it. It's stupid. It's like, are you sure you don't want it? What is it? What are those things called? Apostrophe.
Tell them to get on. Tell them to get on. They're not getting on. Oh man. Oh jeez. I think you're stupid. Times 10. Shit. I just forgot to do.
To be fair,
Ah.
it said anime reviews, to be fair.
But
It said anime reviews, to be fair.
yeah, I haven't changed it
And Brayden is completely knocked out.
Just a heads up, I have a meeting that's going to start in about 30 minutes.
Okay.
yet. We might as well wait and see if Caitlin can or can't play, because she's over at her neighbor's currently.
Ah.
Let's give her
I will,
a half hour.
I will pop back in after the meeting's over.
Oh, Walker, yes, you did not miss it, it just didn't happen.
Well, it's about time everything do that.
I figured you. Like, yeah, no, it was completely just, didn't happen. It was, Jake was supposed to mention something, but he forgot.
I
Well,
believe I mentioned it during Rocket session. I believe. I may or may not be right.
Also, garlic parmesan is one of the better flavors of the chicken from Domino's. Not Domino's, Pizza Hut.
I was at Quick Trip.
Oh, okay, never mind then. Yeah, no, we did garlic parm wings from Pizza Hut. But no, you're seriously deciding between buffalo and garlic parm at the exact same time as you were rolling that. So that is hilarious timing.
Yes, that was epic timing.
Also, a combination of garlic parm and buffalo would probably taste really good, ironically enough. Like, it doesn't sound that bad.
So, how's everybody doing?
They're doing good.
To be determined. Isn't that a good thing?
Well, yes, it is. I just wasn't expecting it. I'm playing a game called Bomba.
Okay.
It's basically automated Minesweeper.
I'll take your word for it. I think we need to find a way to play Betrayal over the computer.
I don't know what that.
It's a game where you can lose friends quickly.
So what, Monopoly?
Kinda.
There's too easy of a joke right there.
Basically, you have a map and you start off just 3 tiles, and then you have an area that you take turns exploring, reviewing tiles. With each tile you get an item, event, or omen card, and every time you get an omen card, the chances of the fun part beginning goes up. You have to make what's called a haunt roll each time. And typically, when the hunt begins, who causes the hunt betrays and tries to kill everybody.
Okay then.
And there's like 40 different scenarios.
What a decent amount.
And there's like 3 different versions to the game. And I think that'd be a really fun game for us all to play. Mike would agree with me if he was in. Right, Mike?
I agree.
I didn't know you were laying out right outside my room.
Just doing my exercises. No.
We need to figure out some way to play it online. Or it'd be kind of probably easy to set up. I just need more room on my table. And then I can just uh, send a picture to whoever is the betrayal of the haunt. You can easily find people playing it online, Devin. Smosh does it all the time. There's 3 different versions. There's Betrayal at House on the Hill, which is like a horror version. And then there's Betrayal at Baldur's Gate, which is a D&D version. Then there's a Scooby-Doo version. Wherever the betrayer is just a guy in a mask. And he plays each member of the Scooby Gang.
Um,
Walker, you came in at a weird time.
what's the name of the game?
Betrayal. There's 3 different versions.
I'm seeing like 7 different versions, including the Scooby-Doo version.
There's like different editions.
Uh,
And
Avalon Hill, Betrayal at the House on the Hill, Betrayal card game. Oh, there's Betrayal.
Because there's what's called a Legacy Edition, where no box is the same. And when you do a hunt, you tear out the page.
Oh god.
Because it's meant to be exclusive to each person, each group. That's why they aren't the same in that version. I don't have that version. Maybe some weekend we can give it a whirl. It's 3 to 6 players. Mike and I even played it with my parents, and my parents won.
So did you.
Technically, Mike killed me.
Like, I may have died, but I won.
I have all three versions of it, or all three normal versions. Caitlin said she's dealing with some issues in the apartment that is, they're waiting on cops for, so she'll be.
Oh, lordy.
I swear it wasn't me this time.
If it gets too late, or I'd say give it till 11:30, but I can cut the counter down always. I know how I can easily do that.
I'm gonna dip out of the voice chat because I'm getting ready for the meeting.
Okay.
I'm just sitting here playing Mega Man. Devin, I'll be free anytime after noon tomorrow. After 1. To start
Okay.
the. Because I figured just do finish the first part and then break till after dinner for the second part.
Yeah, fair enough, honestly. The main thing is getting the fighting done, so. Before Team Rocket shows up.
And you'll have to do Felix's part most likely because I work till 9 and 10 Monday and Tuesday.
Right.
That didn't make me too happy, if you couldn't tell.
Yeah, it was a little bit annoying to me too. But if they're talking about doing that already,
Also annoying that that whole rant was aimed at him and he never responded. The rant about people not responding.
right? Okay, I'll be right back. I need to go to the bathroom.
Mike, I'm doing the part of the game that we're watching the guy do the speed run of.
Oh, fun.
I thought maybe there's something on Steam that allowed you to play Betrayal, but apparently there's not. I think we could play it as long as I point the camera webcam down.
Yeah, cool.
Most annoying thing about this game. These games. Just all the back and forth, back and forth.
Mm-hmm. It sucks.
It's all Braden's fault.
I don't know. I only have 7 hours and 23 minutes to make my next pick. kill some rabbits.
That the virus I was looking for. And that's the exact chip I was looking for.
Yeah, you did it. I knew you could. www, no way.
World 3. So now I have to go back up here. Through here. Up here. Through there. Up here. Through here. Down here. Over here. Mike, Mike, Mike,
What?
Mike. Mike, 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 Mike. I hate this part of the game.
There's only one thing you can do. Kill yourself.
Might as well jump off a school building.
Mm-hmm.
Land on a car. If I'm lucky, that is land on a car.
Yeah, on a Cresta.
I don't like this part because it's just back and forth, back and forth.
Back and forward, back and forward. Glancing back. I don't want to do it no more. If you don't know that is from Crash Bandicoot Twinsanity.
Let's see if chat knows it, because nobody's in chat.
I'm going to pull it up.
Because I just kept the stream going since after the review. didn't want to start two different ones.
Yeah, fair enough.
Because I do post in some groups whenever or once a day when I go live, and I can only post it once a day.
Okay, I'm going to share this. I know we're ready.
Alright.
Okay, ready.
I've been doing this for 10 stinking years. Back and forward, and sinners. But I'm not gonna do it no more.
It's hilarious, right?
Yeah.
What was he going back and forth?
It's literally just a dig on crash enemies because they will always be going back and forth in the same pattern, especially the skunks in the older games.
Oh.
So back and forward, back and forward. That was his pathing for however many years, and then this game came out and was like, you know what? We're gonna throw a cutscene in here because it's the first time we can do this in the middle of a level.
And also right in front of a bunch of nitro.
Exactly. That's the joke of that one. There are a lot of hilarious meme things in Crash Insanity like that. Hello.
What?
Ouch.
What? Oh.
Sure it is.
Gavin,
Yeah,
you just had the popo over here.
I heard.
What did you do?
Just a while ago.
What did you do?
We found pills in the hallway behind the fire door. A bunch of pills.
They were your
Wait.
pills?
Really weird. And the only time that door closes is when there's power outage or fire alarm going off. So it's really weird that they were all neatly behind the door.
Huh.
And there's somebody recently back in the building of bringing drugs in.
Well, of course.
They
Hey, man's gotta
they're
eat.
nicer. Hmm.
Said man's gotta eat.
Right?
Man's gotta eat.
I said right.
I think you said what? My apologies.
Yeah, you better be sorry. Who are we waiting on, Wilker?
Either.
Pretty
Who has a
much.
meeting this time of night?
His job because it's a night shift job.
Your brother fell asleep. Why not just wake him up?
We go through this every single time he falls asleep.
Because the issue is, he is the deepest sleeper you will ever meet.
I bet I could wake him up.
You wouldn't want to.
That sounds like a challenge to me.
Like after the first time, I should clarify.
I wasn't. I'm sorry you guys had to wait for me. I wasn't expecting to have to play tonight.
Alright, let's just start.
Yeah, why don't we start?
I'm working on it.
What are you working on?
Getting everything out.
But you haven't had it out this whole time, even though you've been sitting here waiting.
I had everything ready. I just didn't have the books open because it takes up space.
How did your review go?
Good.
You sound like you're struggling.
Because my shoulder's giving me issues. Just
What happened?
Just from sitting. Like after work, it needs to lay down. But
Do you stretch before you start work?
sometimes,
That's what my dad would tell you. Mike, you still over there?
Yeah. What's the date today?
11th.
Food Stamp Tuesday. I bought everybody Papa Murphy's.
Best way
There's
to
a
do
shit
it.
ton left over. Huh?
I feel like best way to do it.
Mm-hmm. I get my food stamps on the 11th. Each month. Plus, I didn't feel like cooking. I never do.
Okay.
Oh, we baked cupcakes today, and I have a shit ton of cupcakes that I don't have room for. I thought it would only make 12, and it made 24. So if you want to come over and eat a cupcake, feel free. They're strawberry.
Maybe that's what we'll wake up raising. A cupcake.
Strawberry cupcake.
It's more for the fact of having to get there and then back. Probably.
Is it potent?
I
Is
can
the question.
drive you. What, Jake?
Is it potent is the question. I mean, they're very smelly.
No, they're not very smelly. The apartment still smells like new cabinets. I got new cabinets and countertops this past weekend.
Okay. Like,
So yeah, last time we went into a new room and found some monsters, and then we fought them, and then we killed them because I wasn't writing anything down, so I'm just guessing.
Jake, are you streaming?
yeah.
Oh, can you tell us next time, please?
He's been streaming, to be fair.
Why stream if you weren't doing anything?
He was before.
I was playing a game.
Kept going.
I just didn't stop it after the review because I didn't want to start and stop again. I was playing a game while we were waiting.
Who's gonna sit and watch a review that's that long?
It wasn't. I
I
put.
thought you said you kept streaming after it.
I was playing a game. And
Yeah, so you never stopped streaming.
I stopped the recording.
Oh, that's part I missed. Okay. My bad.
Because the recording's what I upload.
Gotcha.
And what most people watch, not the stream.
Do you record D&D?
I usually don't, but I can.
No, you don't have to.
I usually only record Pokemon.
Gotcha.
Because then once I figure out, or once Mike gets over to show me how to compress all the files, I'm going to send it to little Mike's brother to edit. Because right now he's going to have a lot of videos to edit at this point.
Well, it depends on how many he wants to do too. You could send him all those videos, but if you're not paying him, just saying. I just don't know what he's gonna do. But we'll see when we get there, right?
Hey, there's another door to the south. I don't even remember where you guys are on the map.
Cool. So, what do you guys want to do?
I'll head to the south.
What?
I need a new hairbrush.
What do you guys want to do?
Devin said go head to the south.
Then I'll follow Dorlemir.
Say,
Bruce will as well. As will your elf.
Wow.
When he walked into the room, two statues of of angelic females stand on a raised dais. In the center of this chamber, the walls of which glow dimly with golden light, six cracked pillars support the crumbling ceiling, each carved in its lower portions that resemble a four-armed gargoyle shrieking in rage. To the northeast is a black gate.
Hello?
I am back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
You just started. Perfect.
Yeah, they had to wait for the police to leave.
You're taking point.
I'm taking what now?
You're taking
Point.
Point.
Just agree and go with it.
Hell no.
If you don't know what it means, you can ask.
And as you walk into the room, the two statues come to life, along with one of the pillars bursts open, revealing a four-armed gargoyle.
Oh, fun.
Glad I wasn't taking point. Gru rages.
It's not your turn yet, though.
It's nobody's turn yet. It's before we do initiative. Gru rages.
Pretty sure two statues coming to life and a gargoyle with four arms coming at us is initiative.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they didn't say roll for initiative.
It's only a bonus action, Caitlin. You can wait till your turn. Like, I understand, like, igniting your sword, because that's different. But going into a rage definitely seems more like wait till your turn kind of thing.
Fine. Be that way.
That's what the rules are.
Man, Gru is stacky tonight.
Don't get me started.
Let me grab so let me pull the choke and grab the string and start pulling.
Hey, you already know what I'm about to say. Roll for initiative.
Take a poop, you take a scoop. That didn't make any sense.
If it did to you, that's all that
It
matters.
didn't make any sense to me or anyone. A little scoop and poop. Poop and scoop. But it don't rhyme. That's the problem.
Okay, 25 to 20. $19 to $15.
I got 16.
That would be Urel with a 19.
Thank you.
14 to 10.
Bruce with a 13. Dorlemir with a 12.
And Gru,
6.
you're just the last one, that's why I just didn't continue with the Rangers. What's your bonus in initiative, Rash?
+1.
Yeah. Just like that. Hey, Urel's up first.
How many gargoyles?
That you know of, 3.
2 statues and a gargoyle.
I'm gonna drop a third level erupting earth. How many are within 20 feet of each other?
I'd say they both are. They're all 3.
It is a dexterity saving throw.
"24, 16, and 13.
The 13 is knocked prone and take 17 damage. Otherwise, the other 2 just take 8 damage.
And bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
Just in case that changes anything.
It does.
Oh no.
Now, you're blind and dead.
Jake, I'm sure you understand why he said, oh no.
Do you know what you're facing?
No, because I know what my damage type normally is.
Yeah.
Devin, you're a little quiet.
Am I? Hold up.
Oh, that's why.
Oh, you have me turned down?
You were down halfway.
So I was ready. You had me turned down. I hope I don't break your eardrums in a moment here. Let me see if... No, actually, no, that's my regular head mic, so... Oh, no, it's not. Here, this might break your headset. Your ears. Switching to this mic.
That's louder.
Is that louder, or...?
Yeah, louder.
Okay.
Louder. And I'm partially deaf, so you're good.
Okay, fair enough.
I wasn't before, but I am now.
I gave the warning.
I'm just kidding, you're not that loud.
Giving people free gifts, that's such a nice thing to do. See, she wasn't deaf before, but now she is.
Now it's first statue's turn.
Jake, you're actually, Mike, you too, you're actually good to hear. I can hear you well for once.
That's because of Devin.
That's because
I don't know what it is.
I think since the last time we did this, I've had Mike look at my volume.
Oh, yeah.
Because we had issues in the review as well. A couple weeks ago.
I was watching it and it was, ooh, I could barely hear anyone.
The first statue will fly out up to Urel and attack with its mace. They have angel wings, by the way.
Eagle wings.
Angel.
I know.
27
The joke from Hot Fuzz.
to hit.
And who's that on again?
Urel, since he was taking point.
You know, fair enough.
Hey, Urel, I told you, don't be in the front.
9 bludgeoning. Where's my D8s?
Where you put it?
Thank you.
In the garbage. Look in the garbage.
Anything I can do to help?
It's probably down that dark, scary alley that he went down earlier today.
And 20 radiant damage. Let's see. Devin, I've recognized that as we're in danger. I mean,
We are in danger.
I'm in danger.
Doesn't someone have a whistle they can blow?
I'm not even sure that will help.
then the second one will also attack Urel. 21. Seven
That's
damage
it.
and 18 radiant.
Devin, just out of curiosity, are you doing damage for me too?
No, I'm not.
And then it's Frash's turn.
I'll just give you minus 30 HP. How about that?
It's like minus 40, I think.
Oh, is that how much?
Yeah, I did over 40.
I was not paying attention. Alright, I'm gonna rage. I'm gonna attack the big thing. I'll go all the way over to the big thing and attack it with my black burn.
Or 1 or 2.
What?
1 or 2. They're both right in front of Urel.
No, I'm attacking the gargoyle. I thought that was the big one.
I'd say the statues are probably bigger.
Oh, then I'll go for the big. Yeah, okay. One.
Natural one? Or what? You
Oh, sorry. You said 1 or 2.
Target one. Target one.
Sorry. 9 plus 10 is 19.
That is.
Yes. Is this the one that gives me extra against rock, or is that a different one?
That's a different one.
Oh, sweet. I did 9 plus 9 damage, so 18. And then I get to do my, that's what it is. My acid. Acid splash, go! Oh, 3 acid damage.
Alright,
Attack again. Ooh, for 27.
that is.
4. Ooh, 2 plus 9 is 11 damage. You know what? I think it went away. Or I sold it or something like that.
And then it's Bruce's turn.
Okay. Lordy.
Oh. Is that what you mean? I think I know what you're talking about. think I know what you're saying.
You know, knowing what Bruce would do. Oh yeah, like not even a question. He yanks the whistle from wherever Dorlemir is holding it, so he just blows it as hard as he freaking can.
Okay.
You know
I
what?
rolled a strength check against it, by the way. I rolled a natural 20 for him.
Oh. Well, that'll do it.
I'll just do it this way. Just because I planned for all of you to be here. And I'm just realizing it might take too long. You summon something that's very similar to what you're fighting. It's blue though.
Blue eyes.
You summon another angelic creature.
Like, I can just imagine Bruce's voice just going, yeah, that's better. I can't do my brother's voice for it, for his Bruce, obviously, but I can just imagine that.
You guys.
Or Devin, do you also want to run it? Or
I can, if it makes it easier for you, I can run it for you.
yeah, it's a planetary.
I'm sorry, what now?
Planetary. PLA.
Oh, Lordy. I should clarify, the damage resistance is bludgeoning to non-magical attacks.
Uh,
And Erupting Earth is magical.
oh well. That's just 4 more damage.
Roll initiative for it?
Yeah.
That is 17.
It goes before the Devas and after you roll. And yes, that's
Okay.
what the statues are, Devas.
Alright. Also, Bruce will use his just a second level spiritual weapon and attack the one that Thrash is attacking. And hit Thrash instead. Natural 1.
He doesn't understand what's happening. He thinks that something. He knows something hit him, but he doesn't know what to do.
Actually, I don't even think it hits Thrash. I rolled again to see if it actually hit Thrash. It's another freaking natural 1.
What does that mean? Oh, it hits your L then. See if it hits your L, roll a natural 1, and then we'll see where it goes from there.
Yeah. See if it hits 0.
It's not a natural 1. It's not a natural 20 either, thankfully. Oh, nearly max damage 0.
Alright.
11 damage to you, roll.
Why do you think I introduced a planetar to help you?
I don't even know what that is. It sounds majestic.
How do I have to roll 2 nat 1s in a freaking row?
Planetar.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's
Powerful.
considering
And
I went from
this
12
is
down
what the
to
David
16
looks
out.
like.
Yeah.
This is what the David looks like. The other two.
Oh, okay.
Those-
Okay,
yeah.
that's my turn, I suppose.
And
I'm going to go in with my quarterstaff. That is a 29 to hit number 2, I guess.
yep.
Or 8 bludgeoning damage. Magical. It is magical. Then a 14 to hit.
That misses.
Oh, I figured. And a single unarmed strike. That's a 27 to hit.
That is.
For 8 bludgeoning.
And that's the gargoyle's turn. And also, out of one of the pillars pops another one. So there's 2 of them now.
Oh, snap a bibble.
They'll both attack the planetar. Because they see that as a bigger threat.
Well, it is really big.
I mean, it is an angel. A 19. That hits. Five damage.
I have to pull up the calculator.
Then attack again, the same one. It's an 18, that misses. Then a third time, natural 20.
I should clarify, is that 5 damage already halved? Because I'm guessing it's non-magical.
Not already halved.
Not already halved.
It was non-magical.
So I only took 2 damage for that first attack.
And for the third
Nat 20.
attack, nat 20, that is 12 damage, so 6 halved. And then the second one will attack. It's a 16, that misses. A 6 misses. And another natural 20.
I'm just looking at myself on the camera. Yay.
And I rolled 2 natural 1s in a row.
And then every third roll is a natural 20, apparently, for me.
Oh, wow. You suck. Not you, I suppose. You're the monster.
7 damage, so 3 halved. And now it is Gru's turn. To defeat the Huns.
Oh, God, I didn't realize I was singing this song. It says something.
gonna.
Wow.
I'm gonna use.
You're gonna nuke something? What?
Let her talk.
You done?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yes.
use Jim's magic missile.
Jake's dying.
Okay.
At what level?
First level.
Okay, so you'll have to roll to hit 3
24
times.
to hit.
Kick some ass. Let's do it.
24 to hit again. And 24 to hit again.
Oh, come on!
Those are Richard numbers.
I see her roll, so I do see that it was 3 18s in a row. I'm just saying, I say, oh, come on, because of the fact that I rolled 2 nat 1s in a row.
Who are you aiming them at?
Yeah, you can't manage a third.
How many targets are there?
So,
There are a total of 4 potential targets. There are 2 that are in front of Urel that did a lot of damage to her.
Okay, then those 2. And then one, you pick where the third goes.
And let's roll the 3 damages, because each one does different damage.
5, 4, 8. Eight and 5 to the 2 in front of Urel. And I rage. That means I can't do a quick attack, right? Or sneak attack.
Sneak attack only happens on melee attacks, or I think even your ranged attacks can do that.
Okay.
But it's not only weapon attacks.
Did I do good to use magic?
It's not a bad idea. Not at all.
Because the melee or the slashing damage is only halved, right?
It depends on if it's magical or non-magical.
Well, with my +1 rapier.
Since it's magical, I do believe you do full damage still.
Oh, well then I should have done that.
Oh well.
Now I know. Sorry, I thought I was being smart.
As you else did.
What?
Sorry.
You Relston?
Yeah, I was yawning and stretching and trying to talk.
And puking and.
You said it was my turn?
Yes.
Liquid coming out of his ears, you know.
Okay. Well,
Might as well do this.
first, I'm going to activate Spider Climb. And can I get a perception check from both of the things in front of me, please?
Perception is what? Wisdom?
Yes.
$17 and 13.
Do they both see where I go?
I say yeah.
'Cause I'm thunderstepping.
I say yeah.
I'm gonna thunderstep and attach myself to the back of one of them. And that would be a con save.
$12 and 18.
Uh, 12 fails, 18 passes.
Mike, you're turning this
13
into a stretchy
thunder damage.
Spreadsheet stream.
Stretching.
Oh, got it. He said spreadsheet. I'm like, but your spreadsheet's right there. They can't see it. Like, what?
13 was the full damage.
Yeah.
Okay. Now it's Bob's turn.
I'm guessing that's Plant Tarzan.
That's Bob.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
It was the first name that popped in my head.
Like, is this Silent Bob?
Sure.
It doesn't actually have to be. It can be Silent Bob's cousin.
I was thinking it was Bob the Planet.
All right.
You mean Bob the Builder?
Well, since the plantar has two gargoyles in front of it, going to attack number one of those. That is a 27 to hit.
That is.
Oh, that's good. That's a lot of dice. Hold up.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah.
I should have sent this after you guys. Or if I really wanted to be evil, the Solar.
This is bad enough.
That's the
Okay, so let's see.
bigger version of the angel.
That's Dante.
So let's see. That is 26 slashing plus.
40K reference.
And that's Randall.
27 radiance.
27 radiant.
Yep. Plus the 26 slashing.
Okay, you kill the first one.
And the second one, that is a 22 to hit.
That is.
Because it's the second attack. This time only 15 slashing. And 25 radiant.
Okay. That one's still alive. That's
And the attack, I should mention, it is magical.
okay.
I just read that part of it, so.
And then now it's the two Davis turns. The J of the Davis is Mike and I, or no, the Randall of the Davis. The second one would be Dante. It'll attack the Bob.
So wait, which is that David number 1 or 2?
1.
Frash, I do believe that means you can do an attack of opportunity on it.
Oh, sweet.
Because I'm guessing it's a little bit away from us.
Okay. I'll attack it with my sword. Do I get to use my acid attack on it?
I am double checking that. Double checking the warning.
I feel like I don't, because it's a
Once per round. We are on the second round. So you can technically use it right now.
No, I'll save it for when I attack.
Actually, it just straight up does it automatically.
Oh, it does. Does it know it's a reaction? On your thing? Or are you just attacking with it?
You attack with it. You basically make one attack as a reaction whenever a creature moves out of your range.
Okay, I just want to make sure I get it right. Alright, so 17 then. To hit.
That is.
Hooray. Take this. Ooh, 9 plus 9 is 18. No raging. Plus 9 acid.
For a total of 27.
Alright.
Randall will continue to attack Bob. That's a natural 20.
This time, that is going to be a reaction for Bruce to turn that into a regular attack.
Still does a lot of damage.
That's why he's doing it.
7 bludgeoning. And 25 radiant. So 12
I know about the radiant parts.
Yeah, 12 radiant.
I think it's magical still, technically. And how much bludgeoning was that again?
7.
Is it, okay. I'm guessing it's still magical.
Yeah.
And not true. Okay.
Yeah, because the David's weapon attacks are magical.
Okay.
And it says it deals an extra 48 under the angelic weapons.
It should say included in the attack.
Yeah.
As well. So.
Just
Yeah, you're already doing it.
And it attacks again. So 16 misses on the Planetar. Now Dante will attack. 22 hits the Planetar.
Oh, hold up. Hold up. I have my attack of opportunity. That's a 17.
That hits.
For 12 bludgeoning. Magical. But yeah, then 22 hits the Planetar.
Six bludgeoning. And 13 radiant.
Already halved or?
No.
Okay.
And Mike's putting on a show for the stream.
I forgot about that, actually.
Why do you keep looking at the camera? Because I can see it.
Yeah, my big legs.
Lobsters never age, they keep growing.
Okay, it's Fresh's turn.
Can't do that. That was dumb. I gonna attack the same one I've been attacking, number 1. The 17 to hit.
That hits.
It does. Sweet. For 13 damage. And let's do my acid. For
The acid, I don't think will take effect because it's per round, not per turn.
Okay. Then never mind. Then I'll attack again then. 13.
That misses.
I figured.
By the way, you found its AC.
Alright.
The first person to roll 17, you found the AC.
Woo!
No, I rolled a 17.
Yes, I said the first person.
Oh, fair enough.
I couldn't remember who did it.
I was the second person. Hooray.
And now it's Bruce's turn.
Alright. Bruce is going to, well, first attack with his spiritual weapon. That's a 24 on Asteroid the Gargoyle. For 5 damage. I rolled minimum damage on that. And then Toll the Dead on... Let's go... What were their names again?
Randall and Dante.
On Dante. So that's a wisdom save.
$13.
That fails. I should double check that. What's the name of the monster again?
Deva.
Just so I can make sure that's you've got that right. Do you roll very low or?
I rolled I think it was a 3 and an 8.
And how do you spell that? DEVAA?
1A.
Okay. I didn't mean to say AA, honestly, so DEVA. You have a +9 to wisdom saving throws.
Okay, then 17.
And that passes.
I forget. Forget the fine print with it.
Yeah, it says it right underneath, so I don't blame you.
So that passes.
Yes, and therefore does nothing on my side.
And, okay. That was your
And it is my turn. I'll attack the one that I was attacking, which was the second one.
Dante.
Yeah. That is a 26 to hit.
That is.
For 12 bludgeoning. And a 24 for another 14 bludgeoning. And a single arm strike for a miss.
Now it's the gargoyle's turn, and a third one will pop out.
Yeah, that's not surprising. I think I know the room.
Or you know what? Just for the hell of it, just for the sake of time, 2 pop out at the same time.
We're doing it.
Because it's supposed to be every turn, but...
I think also technically the Devas are not supposed to activate until after all gargoyles show up.
First gargoyle. I can't think of any more Clerks characters. Well, attack the Pinotaur.
Elias.
Okay, Elias and his family are the gargoyles. That's a natural one.
Ooh. Ain't good for us, but oof.
3.
Make a dex save.
That's a natural 2.
And let me pull up that quickly.
I found the new pink dice. Because this has rolled 3 natural 20s.
Oh, it is straight up just a nat 2.
Yeah.
It slips and falls prone.
It'll get up.
Does it have half its movement remaining?
That's right in front of the Planetary.
It still takes half movement to get up. That's why I'm saying.
I wasn't even looking at the stat block. But to be fair, natural one's a natural one.
Yeah. A natural 2 when there's no addition to the dex save is... yeah.
That's a 9 for the second attack. And a 23 for the third attack.
Which the 23 hits.
For 6 damage. So 3. And then Blockchain, Coltrane will attack. That's the second. Or Blockchain is the second gargoyle. Because it's Elias's minion in the third Clerks movie.
Okay.
22 to hit. For 2 damage. And a 16 to hit for the second attack.
And a third attack.
And another natural 1 for the third attack. 75.
75. Was this the bite or a third claw? Or a second claw? Technically, it's supposed to be 1 bite, 2 claws. If you're just using them all as claws, I don't really care.
Claw.
That claw is now stuck in the... it's stuck in the back of the other gargoyle that doesn't take any damage from it. Because, your weapon becomes stuck in the floor or a nearby object.
Yeah, but it just gets stuck in the Planetary's kilt it's wearing.
I was gonna go with butthole.
Gets stuck in its skirt it's wearing.
Fair enough.
That's it, it's grappled for that reason.
It grappled itself.
And then Coltrane will attack. 19 hits. Barely. For 2 damage. 12 misses and a 7 misses.
How much was the damage again?
2. Already halved. And then it's Screw's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna use the +1 rapier. $21 to hit.
On.
What?
On. Who are you attacking? So Jake knows who to subtract the health from?
The one closest to Groove.
They're all surrounding the Planetar, so.
Okay, the first one.
The first Deva or the first Gargoyle?
Gargoyle. No, the other thing.
The Deva.
Yeah. With 14 magical damage.
Okay.
14
And
plus
then-
the sneak attack damage.
Yeah, I'm gonna do sneak attack now. $19 sneak attack. So 20.
Total of 33.
33.
Okay.
And then you will use your bonus action to disengage and get away.
Yes, sure.
Now it's Urel's turn.
Well, since I'm still on the back of one of the divas, give me a second, it's loading.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What can I do? I know, let's drop a tidal wave on everyone.
Okay, Frost is going to be a deck save from you as well.
Third level.
For everybody? Yeah,
Yep.
everybody I control.
What, we gained a level? What's that?
Yo. They're all surrounding the Bob planet.
So even Bob needs to do one.
Yo.
Yep.
Let's see, Randall got a 6 or a 6. Dante got a 9.
Bob got a 11. I got a 10.
Elias got a 6. Block Train, natural 20. Coltrane, a 12.
If I remember right, it's anything under 15 fails.
Yes.
So the only
Now,
thing on my side
Give me a give me a second because I gotta do this too.
Only thing that passed was a block train on my side.
Oh, you're not going to say that you're doing the deck save? You're not doing the tidal wave at the feet level?
No, I'm dropping it on everybody. I passed. I'm not prone. Everything that failed is prone and takes 14 magic bludgeoning damage. 7 half.
Okay, so 7 is halved for me, and that's why, and that's partly the reason why I told you to get out of there, Caitlin.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, I forgot to roll that with. I forgot to roll my dex save with advantage on the Plantar, which makes it pass. Okay.
Planetar statement.
Yep. I forgot about the advantage on saves like that.
Randall is now dead. And he says, Return of the King was better. Is each one. Or, no, Return of the
And then-
Jedi. That was the quote.
Oh. My medicine's kicking in, so
Just for the hell of it, because I'm still on him,
I'm out of it.
I'm gonna throw a shocking grasp. Does a 22 hit?
Yes.
Ten lightning damage.
On what?
On the day that he is on the back of.
How many lightning?
10.
10.
Okay.
Then are you going to get the heck out of dodge now that I can't reaction attack you?
Yes.
Which is, what, only 30 feet, but still.
Disengage and run away.
You can't disengage, but you don't have to since you can't take reactions.
I'm going to very calmly walk over to Gru.
And it's Bob's turn, right?
Yep.
So, Fresh, you hear in your head just like a subtle heads up. And did you fail your deck save or did you pass it?
Was I supposed to roll a dex save?
The deck save for the tidal wave that you were in the range of?
Well, 3's not gonna cut it. How about an 18?
Okay, so you only took 3 damage from it because you take quarter damage from that,
I'm so awesome.
technically.
Check it out.
You hear a subtle little heads up in your head, and you take that quite literally as you look straight up, and you just see a column of divine fire coming from the ceiling above you, and that's gonna be a dex save from everyone because he's just dropping it directly on himself. Like saying, screw it. You are not within range. You are not within 10 feet.
So I got another dex save to roll, right?
Yes. And you got the heads up, which means you know that it's coming.
Ooh.
Like, he has to roll a dex save for himself as well.
Ooh, 14.
He fails his own dex save. It's a DC 20. So,
Oh. Shit.
21 on the Dante. And the gargoyles.
now that's cocked.
14 on Elias. 9 on Black Train. And 16 on Gold Train.
Okay, so yeah, if it's over 20, it'll be half of what I say next. I believe it'll be half of one of the things next. And Crash, did you pass your saves? Save or no?
I rolled a 14.
Save did not. Okay.
Nope.
Thankfully, you still take half damage.
Yeah.
I, however, do not. So that is 19 for the full fire. Half is 9.
Elias is dead.
Well, considering I haven't even done the radiant damage yet.
Let me just finish.
Which is actually less anyways, so.
Okay.
And the full radiant damage is 12, half would be 6, and quarter would be 3.
Okay.
And Darrell, you just see this happen, and just like, thank God I moved.
Now it's Dante's turn.
I understood the assignment.
Taking Bob. 22 hit.
Which hits?
Maximum damage of 5 already halved.
Okay.
And 9 radiant already halved. And again, that is a 10. That's Fresh's turn.
Whoa, hey, now. Alright, we're gonna attack the same thing I've been attacking. Number 1. 13, that probably misses.
Yep.
And 19, hey.
That hits.
For 8 plus 9, 17 damage. And 5 acid.
You kill.
Oh, right.
And that was the first David, right?
Yep.
Or that was the Dante.
Number 1.
Dante. It was Dante, got it.
All the Davids are dead now.
Oh, okay.
And just after the fire, the last 2 gargoyles pop up.
Alright.
Catman and Movie.
Alright. Catman and Little Coat.
Sid and Mean.
Now it's Bruce's turn.
Alright. Bruce is going to, well, first, spiritual weapon, Cadme, I guess?
Catman.
Yeah, Catman. I'm not sure. I wasn't quite sure what it was in. 16?
That hits.
And that'll be 10 force damage. And another Toll the Dead, which is a wisdom save.
Ten.
That is a fail. So that'll be a total of 16 necrotic damage. Then it is my turn. I will stand up and attack the other one. Whatever its name was.
Movie.
Movie, okay. That's my quarterstaff. That is a 29
That hits.
for 13 bludgeoning. Another 29.
Yep.
For 14 bludgeoning. And just a single unarmed strike for another 29. By the way, this was 18, 18 19. For minimum damage of 7.
Okay. Now it is Coltrane's turn. The one that's, or Block Train, the one that's grappled with the Bob. I'll say it was using Bob as an umbrella and it didn't get hit by the fire. Because I forgot about it.
No, fair enough. Whatever.
What? Huh?
It somehow hit underneath Bob's
It went under Bob's kilt and was having a little fun.
Oh.
so it protected itself from the heavenly fire.
Good. Good.
They'll try to break free of the kilt. 17.
That breaks free.
Then he'll just try to bite Bob. 17 misses. 10 misses. And 15 misses. Now Catman will attack Bob. 23. For 3 damage, already halved. 7 and 16. Then movies. 6. 18. 6. Now it's Guru's turn.
Whichever one you attack, Caitlin, will get the sneak attack damage.
You're cutting out.
Whichever one you end up attacking will get the sneak attack damage.
They will against me or I will against them?
You will against them.
Right, well, the first one. And that misses with the 13.
Yeah, 13
Yes, it does.
misses.
That means no sneak attack?
Yep.
No damage. No attack. No damage. No hit. No damage would be more accurate.
No, but I meant no sneak attack.
Yes, because you have to hit in order to get the sneak attack damage.
Gotcha.
Swing and a miss.
Now it's Zero's turn.
Now the question is, does Zero waste a spell slot against anything? Now that the big scary ones are out of commission.
Fuck that fireball.
Okay. You know, this dice really hates me. You know, I'm gonna roll this in person to see if I get... Actually, no, that works when I rolled in person. So that'll be a dex save from all of them. The Planetar, Gargoyles,
gonna be a dexterity save from everybody but Devin, because I'm gonna make sure it misses Devin by an inch.
Oh, okay.
7, 9, 19.
19 passes. Thrash, you're going to have to roll a dex save. It's your L, so you're kind of expecting it.
I can do it, Fresh. Well, fine.
Okay.
And one from you as well, Group, because I don't think you got out of range.
What am I, a dex save?
Yep, dex save.
16.
Serves him right.
22.
You don't even take any damage.
Okay, I'm gonna go use the restroom. I'll be right back.
Fresh got a 16.
So 16 passes, he'll take a quarter damage,
Yay.
and the guardrail who passed will take half damage. Otherwise, the full damage is 25.
Full damage 25, half damage 12, quarter damage 6.
Oh, take.
Okay, now it's Bob's turn.
Give me 1 second. Alright. Bob will attack. One, that is a 30 to hit.
Yep.
And I don't think there is any resistance to any of the damage that he does, so I'm just going to roll that all at once. For a total of 33 damage.
You kill the one that was grappled.
And that's a crit, so whoever that hits is dead.
Yep.
However you decide.
There goes Catman.
I'm going to roll the damage anyways, just because I want to see what that is. Yeah, that's 82 damage.
Yeah.
So they're all dead. You can go sleep.
You.
I can go.
And then it is, what, Thrash's turn?
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna attack. What is left? Like two
Just
things?
one gargoyle.
Alright, I'll attack the shit out of it. Go team. 18.
That's
7 plus 9 is 16.
you kill.
Hooray. So, thank God.
And now, Bob grabs all the bodies, opens a dimensional door, throws them all through, says, you will say nothing. So like telepathically tells everyone, you will say nothing of this. And goes through.
Who is that? Alright.
I was thinking about that one for a while, Jake.
Who is that?
Okay.
Who's that?
Actually, just wondered where the voice came from.
What happened?
Bob the Planetara took all the bodies and sent them through a dimensional.
Why?
Dimensional dice, of course. It all makes sense
Why?
now.
You may never know.
Find out in next time. Dragon Ball Z.
It's for Bob to know, or for Bob to know, and for you to maybe find out.
So we hopefully never find out. By Bob Sanders.